Hey everybody, Easy Badfish here. Welcome back to PrimeCraft Season 2. So, I was just flying around the server, as I do occasionally, just checking things out, scoping things around, having a good time. And I find this spruce village with these cows in the roof. What is going on here? Like, how does this even happen? They can't spawn up there, right? It's not grass. I don't think it's possible. I mean, can they even fit through here? Assuming they, I don't think they can. Yeah, they have to be able to fit through here because they can fit through that. Or one wide hole. So yeah, they could have walked in here, I suppose. And in theory, one can push the other. But I don't know how both of them got up here. I think somebody put them here. I think one of the primers put these guys up here somehow. And then just left them here without a sign, hoping that somebody would find them. And, well, I did. Good job, whoever did that. Alright, so yeah, that was pretty much almost straight south of here, if anybody else wants to go find that. But, yeah, today, I think we're going to be headed back out to the Fae Dominion because I want to do a little bit more crystal building, and I got an idea for a rather large cave that I discovered. Seems like there might be some mysterious things going on in there, maybe involving these magic crystals. Maybe we'll get a big one. Who knows? But I want to grab some supplies here real quick. Let's see. Eat some food. What's this? Oh yeah, this is all the quartz that I have gathered now. Oh nice, I can make another block. Sweet. That in there, like that. Very good. So yeah, that's what, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a bit stacks. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can do something like that. I think I also want to grab some of the terracotta that I have. I'm pretty sure, is it in this one? Yeah. Yep, we'll grab some of this, make sure I've got some dye, make sure I've got enough glass, and then we'll head out. Alright, back at the Fae Dominion, and check this out, man. Skoozi built these little flying dancing fairies, and I think they just look great. I keep staring at them, thinking they're gonna move. Like if I trick them, like I pretend I'm not watching, and then... No. Alright, so we're gonna head over here to the first part of the... Alright. No, but seriously, man, well done. I really like them. I hope you build more of them. So, over here, on the first part of the island that I removed the mycelium from, we've got this huge opening right here. Whoop. Excuse me. Wow. And, I think it might actually go down into a bigger cave. I'm not sure. I haven't really come down here. Or it might just be a hole in the ground. Just a big hole in the ground. Oh, wait, what's this? Cave? Maybe you guys want to see what I'm looking at? But yeah, none of that really matters. Because for the most part, I think I want to kind of seal this off. This is going to be covered over, I think. Because I want to build... Or maybe not. Maybe we'll think about that. I want to build a crystal cave and have a place where really like all of the ley lines of magic on this world kind of converge right here in this spot. So we're going to have just an absolutely massive crystal coming out of here. We're going to have a crystal cave in here with a bunch of quartz and crystals and stuff hanging around. So I think... Not really sure the best way to get started in here. I think the best thing to do is probably figure out, okay, how do we want to get in here? Maybe we just mostly leave it like it is, right? And we can just have... We'll have a large amount of quartz. I even though I have a lot, I don't think I have enough to cover this whole thing. Ooh, but you know what? I do have, that I don't think I have on me, is I could use white concrete also. Do I have any? I've got some, so that could be useful. Yeah, we can figure this out. So I've been kind of looking at this from multiple angles all over the place for a while. Pretty much every single detail about this cave, from size and shape to how deep it is, how thick the ground is above it, every single thing about it that I remembered was pretty much wrong. So the plan that I had come up with in my head is not going to work, and I'm going to have to kind of rethink things. So I've been doing that, and I think... I think the best thing to do is probably just get going. So I've got some concrete there. I want the one with quartz in it. Yeah, so this, I'm gonna have to rethink a bit, obviously. This is much, much bigger than I originally planned. So I think rather than filling the whole thing up, what I'll do is kind of build the main primary crystal kind of up here. Actually, I will have to move all these shulker boxes and then kind of build up the other stuff around it, and then possibly move the wall of the cave, like make it artificially smaller. I might do that, or I could just build the big crystal in the middle. I could have a bunch of other crystals coming out of the walls and stuff, and then make this obviously a better looking cave, because you know how we do with all this stuff in the walls. Yeah. Okay, I think that might work. So let's grab some quartz here, and I guess just start placing blocks. What I'm gonna do here is make a more or less round-ish shape, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's not even start with the quartz. I got a better idea. Let's start with the terracotta, because the other let's I guess, wait, no, that's quartz. You go in there and you go in here. So the other crystals that we built were kind of small, right? They were newly formed crystals or whatever, and didn't grow very much. So they were very light. You could see through them and stuff like that. This crystal, the ones in this cave, are going to be a little bit different. In fact, they're going to be pretty awesome, pretty epic. These are going to be big. They're going to be strong. So the core of them is going to be more congealed than the others. So they're going to be made of terracotta rather than glass, and then we'll build the glass up around it. So I think that is how we'll start. So if I just kind of randomly start, I can remove the, we're on a mushroom island, so the torches are really just to help me see the shape of the cave, and I guess make it look better for you guys. I hear that YouTube makes things dark. So, all right, let's just come up with a basic shape to start with, and it's not gonna have to be like perfectly round or anything like that. In fact, it's probably gonna look pretty messy. Yikes. Wow. Yeah, let's just fall all over the place. Let's really test these feather falling 4 boots out. Goodness. Let's eat some steak here. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shape to start with. What I gotta do now is kind of mound it out a little bit, at least to start with, and then we can give it a bit more of a crystal shape later. I think I also want to come in and make sure it's all connected. We'll kind of give it a little bit more shape here as we go along. This water, I think, is just going to get in the way. Do I have any? That'll work. That'll work just fine. Okay. All right. So this part's going to be a little tricky. Maybe if I kind of start it like this. I guess it's not going to be that bad now that I'm actually doing stuff. All right. I don't think I want it that level yet. We'll come here and then drop it down like that. Okay. So yeah, that's a pretty good shape. I'm happy with it. I am worried though, as much as I like the shape, I'm worried that it's a bit too wide still. It'll probably be okay. Okay, I guess we'll go with this. Obviously, ignore the torches for now. That's mostly so you guys can see the shape of the top, because it's dark up in the middle of this cave. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come through here and just start replacing a few blocks. Now, this is going to get weird, you guys. This is going to get a little weird, but hang in there. So I've got some sea lanterns we're going to mix in. I'm going to sparingly mix in some purple terracotta. This is actually the blue terracotta, and this is purple, even though to me, this looks more pink to me than purple, and this blue looks more purple, but that's the terracotta, man. That's kind of how it works, or the hardened clay for you old school players. I'll mix in a few of these, not too many, just because, you know, it is primarily meant to be purple, not really this pink color, but just to offset it a little bit, break it up some. We're not going to need very many of these at all. So let me maybe put one like up here. Seems like a good spot for it. Yeah. And I've also got, some prismarine blocks. Now this is going to look odd at first. But remember, our crystals are made of purple and cyan glass. And cyan terracotta, as much as I love that block, it's one of my favorites, it's not actually cyan, it's gray. Because of the weird terracotta colors. So we don't really have a cyan color, but this prismarine works well because, for one, it's got the cyan colors in it. It matches the sea lanterns, and if we sit here and watch it long enough, which I'm not going to do, but you'll see throughout the episode, these actually change colors and shift kind of between this, cyan green color, and now you can see it's starting to change into a more purple color. So I think that works pretty well for what we're doing. So I'll just come through here and mix up some of this stuff. I'm not going to add a ton of these different blocks in here. This is going to be primarily the terracotta, but I am going to add a few. Yeah, this is coming along pretty nicely. When I kind of was messing around with ideas in creative, I also used glazed terracotta in here, and it looked pretty cool until I started getting a little bit bigger, and then adding glass, and it looked way too busy. This, I think, is going to look pretty good. So, speaking of glass, I'm going to come through here and add a bit. We're going to start adding our glass now. So this is, actually, you know what? We don't need to be adding glass just yet. I need some space to dump this off. We need to get our quartz going here. Find it. Let's find it. Quartz. Got it. Maybe we'll grab a couple slabs. So I guess I need to come through and kind of ring this in quartz. The idea here is, for the quartz at least, is going to be wherever the crystal, that glass or terracotta, whatever it is, whatever part of the crystal is interacting directly with the ground, it's going to be basically warping it into quartz. So we're going to be wrapping it around here, maybe building up a little bit of shape around the bottom, and then as we build up the glass, once we hit the top, we're going to be adding quartz up at the top as well. We'll probably add some veins of it creeping along the wall and stuff. Who knows? But so we'll come through here and just start adding some quartz. Now, we're not going to dig all of it out, but for at least parts of it, we can come through. It's going to be a fairly similar process, I think, to that we followed for the other bits, the smaller crystals. Wow, it is pretty nuts how just adding a little bit of detail like that makes the whole thing look so much better. I'm starting to get excited now. All right, let's get this quartz put away. Let's grab our glass back, and I'm thinking maybe try this in a time lapse. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed that time lapse. I'm just out here trying to finalize the shape now. Man, that really stands out. I might have to add, I mean, that's alright, I think. I'm not worried about that right now. I want to finalize the shape is what I'm working on. But I'm having trouble with the top, and I think it's because I can't really see it. It's hard to make out against the gray up there. So I want to once again swap out my inventory and grab some quartz and start working on the quartz that's going to go on the ceiling part of this. And that way I can get a better idea of what this is going to look like. And then we can continue working on the shape. Sweet. Alright, so that is looking pretty good. I got a little bit more quartz in. I bulked up the bottom. The quartz in the top. I think this is looking great, man. I think Vidargavia and Refiner's Fire are coming out here to maybe help out a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think the next thing I've got to do is actually turn a bunch of these glass blocks into panes so that we can start in with that. They've been here for 2 minutes and there's already shenanigans. Oh man, I don't know if this is going to add time or take away time from the build. Alright, so the glass panes are in, looking nice, and you know, I don't think those guys wanted to help at all. I think they just wanted to come out here and troll me for a little bit. That's okay. That's okay, I like those guys. I'm glad they're having a good time. So I've got a few resources left over. I think what I want to do before I really start coming in and I guess terraforming the cave is maybe add a couple other smaller crystals, maybe here and over there, kind of coming out sideways a little bit. I think that could be kind of cool. So let's see. I've got some quartz on me. We could go ahead. And by the way, I did kind of check this out. This isn't an actual cave. It just wraps around and it connects under there and goes up to here to nothing, which is fine. I mean, maybe if we dug around, we'd find another cave, but who cares? I don't. So we are going to just kind of wrap this in a little bit of quartz, I think. Kind of like this, maybe, something. Yeah, this is looking all right, I think. So those are looking all right. I struggled with them a bit. I think the problem that I'm really having with it is that the glass panes are vertical, not horizontal. So that looks a bit strange. But yeah, you know, really you're going to be focused more on this main one, the primary one here in the middle, and these are more peripheral things, so I think it's probably fine. You know what I want to do next? We're really getting close to being done with this project now, you guys. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. But we've got to come through here and clean up this cave a little bit. It's looking pretty messy. Alright, so did a little bit of terraforming at the top. Not too much. Just some dirt, some path blocks, and some bone meal. Really, real subtle. Kind of like in here, the little bit of stuff I did, it's real subtle. Like just a little bit of cobblestone, some gravel, and some andesite here and there. Maybe some little bit of dirt in the walls and places. But yeah, I think this place is looking pretty awesome, actually. And there's one other thing I want to do, one final touch. If there was ever a build for end rods to be used, I think it was this one. So I think if we run around, and I don't know if I want to make them pronounced like that or maybe have them hidden like this. That might be something to consider. But yeah, we just run around and place some end rods in a few various places. Not only will that provide some light, but we'll also get some cool little particle effects, which I think, you know, makes pretty good sense considering what we got going on here. So I am going to do that, and then yeah, we'll take a look at it. And there we have it, all done. I think this is looking pretty awesome, actually. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Yeah, we could probably add some more stuff, maybe make the cave itself a little more interesting. It's still a bit gray for my taste, but yeah, I think that's pretty good for right now. We'll definitely have to call this an episode right here, you guys. I think we've gone long enough for today. So if you guys did like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Crystal Cave. If you got any suggestions for that or anything else you want to see out in the Fae Dominion, check out the other primers. Their links are in my description as always. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.